Hmm. Hold on here a minute. Let me see what's going on. Okay, now I can.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm working on the mapping stuff still, but I mean, even if the mapping's incorrect, it should still put something when I push a key, and it's I literally have to bang on the keyboard in order for me to get some kind of result,
It's okay.
and just mash random keys.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna write a little bit of code here that will. Let's see here. So what we'll do is we will.
Your screen is orange.
Is it?
Oh
Uh,
wow, it is. Yes, very orange. Do you have it on? What do you call it? Eye strain mode.
yeah, but it's normally um wasn't that way last night. Let me
Looks like
see.
manila paper, like you're from an old timey document.
Yeah, I know. Let me figure out here where it might be. I don't know.
Let's see. Let me put that over here.
Well,
I just installed a KVM
mhm.
for my work computer so I can use everything else, and everything is just a mess on my desk right now.
And I wish I knew what was going on there. Well, I can turn it off. It's going to be difficult too.
Oh,
Whew, that's bright. Okay. um, um,
there
um,
you
um,
go.
okay.
Wow, that is bright. Jeez Louise.
Yep. Okay. So let's see. For uint 8 underscore ti equals 0. Uh,
So I was also while I'm still working on the mapping,
yep.
um, I figured that we have 15 hotkeys that we can play around with,
Okay.
which is Control, Shift Control, CBM control, and then of course F1, F3, F5, F7, and the Shift and CBM variants.
Okay.
So if we want to do like special keys, maybe go into a special program or whatever,
Hmm.
well, we wouldn't really do a special program, but you get my drift, like directory and whatnot, and
Hmm.
maybe there's some kind of mapping functions that we can play around with that would actually do something on the microcontroller. Obviously, that's a
uh,
later thing. That's
yeah, I was
not a
gonna
now thing.
say. I was gonna say that that's awesome to work on when
Later.
we get all the rest of this working.
Right. But I put it in the document just so for us to play around with later. Can you send me do you have like a Gmail account
Hmm.
or something to use Google Docs with?
Yeah, yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send that to me and I'll make you an editor on here.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. That'll work.
Okay, so we're going to. So what we'll do here is we will exercise the very low level code here real quick. So we're going to send. So according to this, um, the row is one, 1, 2, 4, and 8.
I will also tell you when I boot it on, it sends a random key like immediately as soon as I boot it on. Let me boot it on and see what key sometimes it's like / or some crazy key, and sometimes it's I can boot it up and see quickly. So if that's going to help you diagnose,
Okay.
here, I'll plug that in.
Let's see. C needs to go up 4.
No, this time it didn't do it.
Okay. So,
But if I bang characters, I get characters. Let me unplug it and plug it back in.
okay.
See if it does it this time.
Now we've got underscore delay underscore ms 1000.
Yeah. I'm getting an a PETKey L, where it's like, going 90 degrees. It's like Commodore CBM, the Commodore key Z,
Mm-hmm.
that character.
Okay.
So sometimes it does that. Sometimes it just blah.
Got it. Okay.
So hopefully that is something useful for you. Probably not, but
Well, we'll see. Put character. Let's see. We're gonna put colon. Oops. Debug.
I had to hook up my CRT for this, because when I try to use my RetroTink or other means, it did not like the video outputs for
Wow.
the
Got it.
PET. So I got to figure that out as well, and talk to Mike, the creator of RetroTink, about that.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna create a program that will simply loop through all of the combinations, and at the lowest level, oops, I forgot
On
one
Power Up.
thing. Yep.
Okay.
So, well, what you'll do is you'll power up the machine. So power up the PETKey, and then we will load a sketch or reset the Arduino or whatever, and and then we'll see what it gives us. So it's going to depress a key for a second and then let it up for a second, and then it'll go to the next key, and it'll tell us what row and column it's going to do when it does it. So let me
see if I can get a camera on the TV at least, so we can at least look at this.
Okay.
It's probably not gonna be great. This desk is messy. I'll move my mic a little bit. Might be a little bit echoey, but that's fine. Video. Now that's just looking at my stomach. That's great. There we
go. Okay. Team commit. There we go.
There's not going to be an elegant way to hide that cable, is there?
It's a little bit this way.
That's about the most elegant.
Well, I can see it.
I think that's what matters the most. You can see it.
Yep. Okay. PETKey. So I'm gonna put the code up on. So debug code added. So let's push that code up, and there you go. So you should grab the newest vkb underscore pet.c.
Okay, let me do that
now. And compile it and upload it into your system, and then it should start looping through all of the different options on your on your serial console.
Okay, so give me 1 second.
Okay.
VKC underscore PETC, right?
Nope, VKB underscore PETC.
I'm sorry, VKB is a
Yep.
boy, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's no VKC, duh. Control O, Control V. Um,
Hmm.
okay, 445 lines. You got
Mm,
445 lines?
right. Yep, I do.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to upload. Okay, done. Okay, now it is actually sending stuff. I see 000100203. I'm going to power this puppy dog on.
Well, you needed the PETKey on before you turned on the Arduino because you're not going to be able to see the key presses with the PETKey off, right?
What do you mean?
It's trying to send key presses as
Yes,
soon as it boots. So you'll have to
I am. I'm
turn it
seeing
on.
that.
No, what I mean is it's trying to send key presses to the PETKey, to the PET itself.
Right. And so I'm going to have to plug it in.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is we'll have to start it over when we get when we get the PET plugged in.
Yeah,
Is
there's a
that
reset button. I can just
okay?
push reset. Okay, reset. Okay. No, not doing anything.
Well, hold on. I mean, it's going to take a while to go through the various options. So it could be that it's
Oh,
right
and you
because
can't see my screen.
because it's going to go row 0, column 0, row 0, column 1, row 0.
Oh, I see. So nothing yet.
Yep. Hey there, John. For some reason,
Uh,
oh, I
I'm
know what's
gonna
going on.
see if I can lower the brightness on this thing.
There you go.
Uh,
Nothing
Menu.
yet?
No, nothing yet.
Okay. Well, then the one thing I'm concerned about is when you had it initially plugged in, I'm wondering if that managed to plug it in backwards, which would have put power on the ground and ground on the power of that chip that's on there. I'm wondering if the chip got fried. So that's
How much is the chip?
eh, it's probably I don't think it's that expensive. It's just hard to find, and so I'll need to send you another one. But that's shipping, right? This just takes time, so it'll delay our work.
Well, I mean, can I buy it on Amazon or something? Or
I don't know. They're hard to find at times. Um, I don't know whether they're available on Amazon or not. It's a shame there's not a like a black on or green on black or a white on black option for that.
yeah, I'm trying to clean it up video wise. I'm
Okay.
still on 701, 2,
Well, you should
7,
have
3.
gotten something by now. So if you're not getting anything, then we've got bigger problems. So,
Oh, that's not good.
well, we could. Uh,
Wait, I got something. I got a dash.
okay, when it came up with what number on the screen?
Oh, I no, I did not see it.
Okay,
It was in sevens.
okay.
Okay, now I got a back tick. That was at a 90102.
John Guidry. I use a place called
No, 9.
Unicorn Electronics in Pennsylvania that can usually procure uncommon chips for me.
Why can I change the
There you go.
menu? I'm trying to say menu. Oh, color brightness. Let me go down. There.
Um,
There we go. Let me go to
hey, that's
exits.
better. All right, so you just got two things. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm thinking not really not really working, at least not far enough for us to do something interesting. So
Right.
let's take a look at the board and see what 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 challenges we have here. Well, by the way, you have a restore key that you can map as well. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah,
so it's connected on the I mean, it's connected to the code. I don't have. I mean, sorry, it's connected to the Arduino. I don't have any code in there to do anything with it. So. Let's see. The only thing I can think of is that the code that is doing the strobing is too short or something. So let's see what's going on here. So we delay a microsecond and we strobe it on and we strobe it off after we've put all the data where it needs to be. So we've put all the data where it needs to be. I don't want that. Wish I knew how to. Wish I knew how to debug. I'm trying to figure out how to debug. Whoops. Read nicknames. Let's take care of that.
I'm going to rerun the test.
Yeah. Okay. Well, assuming so, I guess let's look at the schematic here. So we have AX0, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So AX0 is 7, and I think, let me see, we had a pin out here, so that'd be at the bottom 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is PC2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is PC2. So AX0 is PC2. And let's look at if we define that. Oh, I did not. PC4. That's bad. Okay. So that might be a problem. AX2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. AX2 is 9. So AX2 is 9 on the bottom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and that's. And how did I get all these so mixed up? Oh, that's okay. PG2. Okay, that one's right. And then AX1 is 10, pin 10, so that's right after it. And that's PG0, so PG0. Okay, that one's right. So then AX2 is, so what is AX2? AX2 I think is wrong here, so let's look at AX2. So AX2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pin 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's PG2. So AX2 is PG2. It is. Okay, and then AX1 is the next one over, which would be after PG2 is PG0, so that's right. So those are all right. And then we got, so AX1 and 2, so AX3, AX3 is up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's pin 7 on the top. Whoops. Pin 7 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is PC3. PC3. So AX3 is PC3, pin C, port C, pin 3. Okay, now we've got AY0. AY0 is, there it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pin 9 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 is PD7. PD7, so PD7. And then AY1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pin 8 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's PC0. PC0. So that was, yep, PC0. And then we've got our last pin here, which is AY2. So AY2 is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's pin 6 on the top. Pin 6 on the top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's PC5 and PC5 right there. So those are all match up except for that one. So we'll fix that one. And then data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pin 8 on the top. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's PC1. Data should be PC1. Yep. And then strobe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. So it'd be 8, 9, 10, PG1. And I got PG1. The only other one I haven't figured out, done anything with, is reset. And reset is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. PC4. PC4. Oh, man, I was off by 1 on both of those, or off by 2 pins. Okay, so let's save that and compile it. Make sure it compiles. Okay, let me upload it.
Actually gonna.
Huh?
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna change my video. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Video. Do like to capture, and then
okay.
There.
Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Okay, you'll have to grab config.
One again?
No, it's config.h is the one that you need to grab.
Hopefully that screen's a little larger for you to see.
It is. That looks great. I wish I could put it in the chat here. I don't know if I can.
Well, you can. I mean, if you wanted to.
I'm just thinking that let's see. I can put it like that, I guess. So people
config.h.
Yeah, config.h.
Okay, perfect. And 40 seconds ago. And I see 269 characters, lines. 269 lines.
I believe so.
Config.h. It's the same count as the other one. Paste.
Yeah, I didn't add any code. I just changed some mappings changed some letters or numbers.
Okay, so I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to update it. Give me 1 second.
Actually, you can update it while it's plugged in.
Okay. Well,
it's just a keyboard replacement, so there's no harm.
Is it going to go through?
It'll go through. Yeah, it'll go through the whole. Well, at some point here, it's going to go through all the characters, and that'll be a good thing. But
okay, so I've restarted the program, started 0. So
yeah,
watching it.
So you've uploaded the new sketch.
Yes. 5,
bummer.
6. Okay, what line? Give me a line example.
Huh?
Just to make sure. Config.h. What's one of the lines you changed?
Okay. I changed pin 90 or row line 97 from pin 6 to pin 4.
Yep, you're correct. Pin 4, 97.
Okay, bummer.
No joy.
Restart the Arduino, reset the Arduino, and see if it puts that funky character up anymore.
Okay, our Arduino, I just pushed reset button. No.
Okay, so at least we've got reset working. So now we just need to figure out why the code is, having so much trouble here. Let's see. Strobe needs to be TSPW, and TSPW needs to be, TSPW is 20 nanoseconds. That's like way, way slow. I mean, we're way slower than that. So we don't, so that's plenty. So how far is it into the thing now, the sequence?
Oh, I'm at 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 3, 0.
Well,
3, 1.
I'm thinking the chip's still okay because the reset seems to be working. Man, okay, well, let's look at the code here a little bit. So we set the reset to be an output, and we bring the reset pin high, and then we bring the reset pin low. So that should clean everything up. And everything else is set to be an output. Data, all the AX lines, and all the AY lines. Well, I'm clueless at this moment. I am just not sure. Nothing coming up on the screen, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
You're watching it like I am in real time.
Which one? Where did it end up where it was doing something last time?
It was in the 7s, so right now we're in the 7s. So
oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah, it's not doing it now.
Bummer. Well, it's possible I got the wiring wrong.
They have a presence on eBay as well. Unicorn Electronics is Hodge 16
so right now,
on eBay, 100% satisfaction rating.
Right?
I use them as well.
I'm sorry, what?
After if I type on the keyboard after it's done through this test, because it's almost done.
Yeah.
Okay, it's done now. So I should be able to.
No,
it's not gonna.
No, I turned that off while we were doing the test. So yeah, no, it's not. I mean,
I can make random characters come up.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, I could turn it back on, but I'm thinking we ought to take
What does that solve though? Why would random characters come up if I match the keyboard?
Well, I'm assuming you're finally getting maybe you're hooking two like two rows and two columns together, like when you push multiple keys down, it manages to connect multiple switches, and then by connecting those multiple switches, it ends up with a path through the system. But I guess let's look at the schematic here. So I'd say you should probably check my stuff here. So according to what I was thinking, on the PET keyboard, pin 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 were rows 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, which is what this is right here. And then pins 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way to 20 are columns 7 through 0. So maybe you can.
This. Yeah, this is a Steve Gray question. I thought he mapped all this stuff out previously.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point we So I think the only other thing I can think of doing is to put. Do you have any of those little jumper wires that you can plug on to headers? Do you know what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Okay.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking,
DuPont. Yes.
yeah. What I'm thinking is to take the um, Arduino off of the mini pet and turn the mini pet off, and then let me bring up the. There we go. So uh, I'm thinking putting um, a DuPont connector or cable between pin uh, 10 or row 10, I guess, and the column H, which would in my thing would be column 7. So column 7 and row 9. So row let's look at, yeah, here it is.
So you're
So
saying just jumper completely?
yeah, and then turn it on and see if an equals sign shows up, right? Just
Okay, let me go get those. 1 second.
okay.
I'm hopeful the IC is not dead, but if it is, do they happen to have an MT8812?
That hurt. Okay. I got a whole slew of these bad boys.
Good deal.
Okay, so let's turn off everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay, keyboard removed. Okay, so pin 1 is the one that's next to no pin, right?
I'm sorry, what? Yes, right. That is true.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be let's see, pin yeah, it'd be the pin right after the key, the missing pin. And
Okay.
then it would be pin 13. So it'd been pin 3 and pin 13. Should give us an equal sign. And if it doesn't, then let's see what it does give us.
Okay. Let me count this quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Take a picture of this. Okay, I'll upload it for your.
Okay.
Okay. There we are. You have an upload.
Okay.
Okay. And shit, I keep dropping that. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Equal key.
Okay. So that's good. That's very good. So that means the keyboard's working. Our key our Mitel switch may or may not be, but But at least we know that those are. So let's go look at
All the equal.
let's look at our keyboard connector here is, so here's PR9, and PR9 goes all the way up here, and it goes to this pin over here, which this pin is right there, and then so that's pin 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. PC7 rounds the horn down here and goes to that pin. So PC7 goes to 1, 2, or no, that's not right. This is pin 1, or no, it's not. Okay, pin 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So pin 13 is our row. 14, and then 15, 16, 17. So 16, 15, 14. So 13 and 17. So 13 and 17, and 13 is PR9, and so let's just verify that with the data sheet. Maybe I did it wrong on the data sheet. So
I'm assuming keep the jumper out.
yeah, but yeah, you can turn it off though. I mean, you can take it off. Okay, so X11 is 13, and oh, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13 is X11. So that's fine. We're putting PR9 on X11, and then Y6 is what we're putting the so 11 is, so we should have, let me get myself a piece of paper here. So so X11 and row 6 should be the equals sign, and let's see, X11 PR9, and then PRC7 is Y6. So Y6 would be sending a 6 to the Y. That's easy. And then this 11, it has to be done special. As I said last night, X11 is actually 1, it's 8 plus 3, it's 8 plus 4 plus 1, so 12, 13. So it's 13. So 13 and 6 should equals. So
Also, I'm going to double check my work as well. We know the header obviously works to program the chip because we can do stuff with it.
yeah,
We know the keyboard works because we can type in the keyboard, we get any combination.
right.
I'm just going to look at my work on the actual plug for the mini pet. Looks like everything's correct.
Okay.
This is wild. I didn't know pin 4 was not populated on the Commodore keyboard.
It is. I mean, it's not
It's
populated
not.
on the key. It's not populated on the keyboard. Yes, that's true. It
Right.
is on the motherboard.
Yes.
It's power.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I know it's nice, but unfortunately, that they didn't. That doesn't exist on the PET keyboard. If it did, we'd be we'd be
Be
miles
solid.
ahead because we could just
Yeah.
yank power from there.
I wonder if it exists on the mini pet.
There's no extra key. There's no extra pins. All the pins are used
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
because you got 10
Not
rows.
a one-to-one mapping. You're right.
That's right. So
Yeah.
okay. Strobe data. Okay, so 13.6 should be equals. So if I get in our code here and we look back at this, So we did this whole thing, and that doesn't do anything. So that's unfortunate. Tell you what, let's just do this. While one, and we're going to let's just keep sending equals characters, I guess. So we need to send 13 and oh, you know what? I might know. I think
You might know what.
I might have messed up my. Sometimes the order precedence bites me. So, okay, so this should be just sending equal sign after equal sign after equal sign, and
The new code.
yeah, I'll have to put it online for you. So hold on here a second.
Yep. Let me plug everything back in.
Okay. Let me compile it first. Make sure it compiles. Okay. So let's. Okay. Let's see if this works, or I guess at least we can see if anything is going to happen. So I guess download that and let's try it, and we'll see. If we can just get one key to work, then we'd at least know that. Well, we'd at least know the chip is working. So that would be helpful.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
What code is it? Config H again?
No, I changed VKB under virtual keyboard underscore pet dot key or dot C.
VKB PETKey.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute ago. Got it. 453 lines.
Let's see. Yep.
Okay. Let me plug it back in. Okay. That's correct. And this is VKB PETKey. Okay.
Okay.
Upload.
Okay.
Okay. It wrote.
Okay.
And now I plug in.
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
Well, there we go. Gotta move stuff over.
Okay. Nope. No equal sign. Ah.
None.
Okay. Well, it's got to be something wrong with the strobe key. So I guess I'll go through.
Yep. 3D, 3D, 3D. You just keep printing 3D, which is equal.
Oh, I do? Yeah, which is equal, right?
Yeah.
Strobe. It's got to be data and strobe. So strobe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top. And goodness, where in the world? Nope, it's not it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. PG1. I'm wondering if I'm wondering if the reason it's not working is because I'm wondering if we're running into a problem with RD is Where is TX? TXD0, RXD0. Wonder what RD is. Because I was thinking everything that was on. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. That's the read line if you're in expanded mode. So that shouldn't be a problem. PG1 is strobe. So if we go to here and we look at strobe, yep, PG1, DDRG, port G, pin 1, C1. Well, I guess the thing I would do at this point is let's I think we're going to need to debug some individual lines. So do you have like a like, can you make up a deal where we could put a LED or something into one of those parts of the Arduino Mega, and hook it to ground and see if see if one of the lines goes high or not?
On this board itself?
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Let me show the board model that I have. Give me 1 second. I think I already linked to it, but let me go look.
Okay.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay.
So this is the board version that I have.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
So it has a bunch of I/O on the sides of the board.
Correct.
The program header is on the back. So are you saying that you want me to use one of the side?
No. What I'm thinking is, let me see if I can find. I have an Arduino Mega around here somewhere. I haven't. Let me see if I can find a Mega. Give me a second here.
Sure.
Thought I had.
You know what this feels like? Apollo 13. We're trying to make an oxygen scrubber out of, like, pantyhose and
Okay, so what I don't see a Mega right here, but what I'm thinking, what I was thinking to do is, let me bring up the let me bring up this thing. So on the bottom there's this big connector on the Arduino Mega, right? If you unplug the board I made,
right,
then what you have is this board right here.
Right.
And so what I was thinking we could do is we could plug a LED into like pin 32 right here, and then plug the other end of the LED into a DuPont connector.
Yeah.
And then at the other end of that, or DuPont, the hookup wire you have, and then on the other end of the wire, hook like a 330 ohm resistor to it or whatever, and then and then stuff the other end of the resistor into a ground right here. These two lines right here are grounds. And then by moving where the LED is, we should be able to tell whether the code is bringing this line high or low or whatever. And then it might give us a little bit more feedback on, what's going on.
Well, I don't know. Just I'm going to walk through it just so we can walk through it together.
That's fine.
We know that it's programming because we know when we push a key on the keyboard, it's showing keys.
That's true. We do. And so we know we know that all of the lines that are connected to the keyboard are working. So
correct.
all those lines are these lines right here. So VC, all these lines. So the first four row, or like 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10 are all working. And then 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, those are all working, right? So those
Okay.
are, every one of those is working. That's fine. What we don't know if it's working or not is AY, well, we think reset's working, but like AY2, AX3, data, AY0, strobe, and then, oh my goodness gracious, what's clock? What is clock? What is clock? What in the world is the clock line? Is it connected to anything? Hold on, give me 1 second. I can see if, oh, no, it's not. I must have just put it in there for grins and giggles. Anyway, so all these lines here that relate to the, to the switch, that the IC, I don't know if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. That maybe they're mapped wrong or something else. I don't know.
Well, here's my question.
Yeah.
So you're trying to test if my programmer is sending stuff correctly, is what you're saying.
No, the programmer, I'm sure, is sending it correctly. I'm convinced the programmer is sending it correctly. What I'm not sure of is whether the program is written correctly.
Okay, so the part that is supposed to be plugged into the pets, you want that to have DuPonts on.
No, actually, I want the part that's, well, yeah, the part that's, what I want is to take the part that's plugged into the pet, the little extra board that you have, to take
Yes.
this board right here, to take this board off of the Arduino, like to disconnect it from the Arduino completely and put it off to the side.
Uh-huh.
And then on this connector, this connector here that it was plugged into, to put an LED on some lines, and we'll write
But
some.
but I'm trying to understand the logic behind here, and I'm not.
Yep.
I'm just trying to understand it. You're saying plug in test leads into the programmer itself.
Into the Arduino itself, yes.
Of the chip itself or the actual programmer?
Well, an Arduino Mega is a programmer and an Arduino all in one, right? You just plug it in with a USB cable, correct?
Okay. Again, I'm assuming so.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very new to this.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, that's there is no an Arduino. That's the beauty of the Arduino, is it has a built-in programmer on the board. That's
Yeah, it's the square IC there. Yes, it's a small package in
yeah,
the middle.
right. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So
What's the point of your chip though? Your chip, I mean, oh, okay, I see. Your chip would have at the end an Arduino next to it. And
correct.
that would okay.
Correct. But we're using the Arduino right now because it was an easy way for me to get the code to you in a way that you could easily program something, because otherwise you would
Okay.
need to get an Arduino, you'd need to get an AVR programmer and a whole bunch of other
Oh,
stuff, right? This
okay.
is an easy. Okay.
So removing the daughter board that you created,
Correct.
we're going to go and take the Arduino, which is the Mega 2560 board itself,
Correct.
the blue board.
Yep.
And we're going to put some DuPonts in a 330 ohm resistor.
And an LED. Do you happen to have an LED?
I have plenty of stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
let me go look for a resistor and just a typical LED. And I've got my DuPonts here, so I got plenty to play with. So
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll actually turn off this stuff here.
Okay.
And I'll refocus my camera as well.
Okay.
Okay. And unplug you for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, now I gotta get the. I gotta go get the resistor and the LED. 1 second.
Okay. Oh man. Sure wish I knew why. Hmm. Hmm. There's got to be a reason why this is not working. Hmm. Man, I sure wish what was going on.
Okay, let me zoom out.
Okay.
Because my vision is not as great as it used to be, I
Hmm.
made nice little labels for all of my resistors and stuff.
Well, that's
Have them all
good.
bagged.
Can't,
Okay.
can't beat that.
It took a long time, but it's nice to be able just to go and look for the ones and put it back after. As I breathe into the mic. Okay.
Okay.
Got green LED here, 5mm. I couldn't find my 5mm reds, but
We'll.
it's good enough.
Yeah, I was gonna
We'll
say
survive.
we'll let it go this time, but next time we won't be so charitable.
I know, right? Okay.
I think I'm gonna try to replicate what I'm asking you to do, just so I can see if it's gonna do the same thing for me or not. hopeful that it will.
So go and do this.
But I have no idea.
Resistor obviously before the LED.
Actually, it doesn't matter. You can put it either way.
Okay.
So
those are
your choice.
Dealer's choice, huh?
Dealer's choice. You can do it either way you wish, and nobody will.
Well, use these crappy blue ones. I hate these blue resistors.
Really?
They're so hard to see. They're hard to see.
Oh.
The colors on them. I have to bring a multimeter to it and figure it out.
Okay, well that may not be helpful. If you can't see the LED.
It's impossible to look at their colors correctly. It's like a blue LED. Blue LEDs are the worst.
Okay, so according to this, we should put an LED on strobe because we're sending strobe all the time. So strobe is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down the top. So it would be on the inside of the Arduino on the double row, and it would be 10 down from the far right side. So
long leg negative, right?
Yeah, one would go into the ground is right here. Ground is right here.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
9, so 10. Okay. So I've got mine set up, and I'm going to compile the code and put it in mine here. Let's see if it works. Yep, okay.
Okay.
I see. I think.
Oh, I gotta get some nails. That was my bad. Well, actually, I could just go. I don't even need these two. Just plug in directly. Okay, so looking at this way, which is 1. I'm assuming since the dot's right here, that's where 1 starts. 1,
Hold
2,
on.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
Let me see. What? Since the what? The what?
Okay, so I see a dot right here, so that means this would be 1.
No, actually, that is. So if you look at let me bring up the diagram here.
Okay.
So, that's pin 50. Well, it would be 55 because it would be 54 and 55.
Okay.
So you want.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
6, 7,
it's so you want. So if you count down from this side, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there is what you want.
Okay, hold on. What number is that? 30 what?
It's 38.
38.
38.
And that is that's what voltage is that?
It should be 5
is that ground?
volts. No, it's an IO line. So if it's high, it'll be 5 volts. If it's low, it's
okay. So I'll put the resistor there. So you said 38?
38.
Okay. And then ground is what?
Ground is the pin right here at the bottom. Either one of these 2 pins.
Okay, so ground is 55.
Yes, okay. Ground is 55. Okay.
That's what I have.
Okay, and then when you boot it up, we should see if the LED is.
I didn't program anything yet.
Well, whatever you programmed in last time is this. We're not actually running a different program. We're just trying to figure out.
Nada.
Okay. Now on your unit, let me take a look here. When you have your unit plugged in, is there an LED of any kind flashing on your unit, like at one cycle?
I got
Is it TX?
RX is flashing right now.
RX is?
RX is flashing, yeah, right here. Unless they silk screened it wrong.
I was gonna say the one on mine that's the farthest.
The bottom.
Oh, yours is at the bottom, and it says
Yeah,
it's
see?
RX.
Yeah.
Okay, RX, and your RX is flashing, huh?
Yeah, RX is flashing just once every second, like heartbeat flash,
Yeah.
and it's really short.
No, that's okay. So that means that we're not sending PD7.
Well, do I have the resistor backwards? Hold on.
No, you don't. Resistors are not. They don't. They don't have. They don't have a polarity, so you're okay.
I thought they did.
Not resistors, no.
No, I'm sorry, LED. So the LED. Sorry.
Okay, yes, the LED
I
does.
flipped the LED. It did not
Well,
matter.
you can check the LED here. You can check the LED by taking the pin that's
the long one.
No, okay, plug in the LED however you want it plugged in, and plug the one end into ground. So just go ahead and plug it in. Okay.
Okay, so I'll plug the long one into ground.
You guys fixing a board or something?
Okay.
We are trying to debug a PET.
Sure.
It's an emulator to emulate or to convert a 64 keyboard to a PET keyboard. Okay, here's what you can do to test out your LED. So take the resistor out of pin 38 and put it in one of the top 2 pins of that same port, because that's plus 5 volts. Okay. And it should turn on. If it doesn't, then you can flip the LED.
Not.
Okay, so flip the LED around. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. So now you know your LED is right. Now it put the other end of it back into 38. And something is okay. So that's okay. I mean, it's good because now we know something's going on. So we're sending pulses to something, but we are not sending pulses to the thing that we want to send pulses to, which is what is really concerning to me, which I just don't understand. But it's obvious we're sending pulses to, like on yours, we're sending pulses to the RX line, which I don't get. While as on mine, I see those pulses showing up on the TX line, which is equally crazy. But that's okay. So that's PD7. If we go here to the code and we look for strobe, see, strobe we're saying is G1, which is not right. G1 is, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. Oh, I got it wrong here. I forgot they don't do. So.
Okay.
Well, I've been counting them all wrong. They don't. I've been counting it from this line, and it's not. It's from. I have to count one. So. That sucks.
Is this your drawing, or is this their drawing?
No, it's Arduino, or well, there's a bunch of these drawings. They're all basically the same. They're all like copied off of Arduino.cc. That's okay. Here, let me fix a little bit. Let me do a little bit of hold tight here for a second, since I've messed this up. So strobe is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's pin 9 from the ones we can count. Well,
okay, pin 9 is all the way up here.
No. I mean, no, pin 9 on this connector, not including these first 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's PD7. So strobe is PD7, which I have wrong in my code. So
Okay,
strobe
so what does it
is
equate to on this number here?
let's see. It is G1, which would be the next one down. So if you, I'm sorry,
40? No?
Yeah, 40. Put it on. If you put it on 40, maybe it'll start blinking.
No, no joy.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, you're right. It's not. That one's not working either. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. But that's okay. What we need to do is plug it into 38, which is, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pin 38. Pin 38 is, whoops, pin 38 is PD7, and so I've changed it to PD7. So can you go in, since I don't, it'd be easier since we're just making tiny little changes. If you can go into the Arduino editor and change this code, that would be easiest.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Okay, and then upload a new batch of whatever. Okay.
I'm trying to make this easier for me. It's been a pain. Okay, that's correct. Okay.
Okay.
I've not done it yet.
Oh, okay.
Everything is just kind of janky at the moment.
Fair enough.
Okay. And then, make sure that's correct. Okay, so now, you said 38. Okay, and then I'm going to go. Okay, what am I changing?
So lines 115 to 117 need, or sorry, not one line. Lines 131 to 133 need to look like this.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Okay.
On what code?
Config.h.
Okay, 131. Okay, so let me make sure. Let me get your screen nice and big here, so I can read it because I am blind.
Okay.
Okay, so I got DPT strobe DDR. I got DDRD for you, that one.
Yep.
Strobe out, port D. Okay. And pin 7.
Correct.
And that's strobe pin. Okay. I'm going to upload.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing. RX is still kind of chugging along.
Yeah.
Nothing for you either.
No, and I double checked that. That's the right pin. So somehow that is not getting set. So either we're not setting so XPT init. I wonder if we're not doing XPT init. So hold on, let me search for
While you're
this.
doing that, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more.
BKB init. Okay, let's look at main. Oh, BKB init. Man.
Sounds like you need a beer.
I may indeed avail myself of one. So keyboard init, and then XPT init, and then XPT init is here. XPT init, strobe. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, no, that's right. Strobe DDR is set to XPT strobe pin, and then reset pin, and then reset pin.
If I had good tape.
strobe out. We set the strobe pin high. We delay a little bit of time, and we do the strobe pin. Oh, I know what's going on. So let's do it this way. This is obviously wrong, but for the moment we can see. Okay, there. Now we got it working. Okay, so I need you to make 2 more changes to your code, and then we should be able to see something.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Make sure it's still working.
Yep, put it in pin 38.
38.
Yep, put it in pin 38. Okay.
Good.
Okay, now make 2 changes to your code.
Okay.
Okay. Yay. Okay.
Well, I tested, so.
Okay. There you go. Nothing, a little bit of tape won't help. Or there you go.
Problem solved.
Okay. So in config.h, let's in config.h, we need to go to line 197.
Okay.
And we
Yeah.
need, okay. And so you see how this line 197 is different from yours? I think yours says underscore delay underscore US parentheses 1 parentheses.
Yeah,
And
you want 1,000 milliseconds versus 1 millisecond.
that's right. So I need to change it to MS and then put it 1,000 inside the parentheses.
Yep.
And then you need to copy that entire line and put it right.
Put that to 199.
And
yep.
You put it into 199. So you'll be adding a
Yep.
line there. And then run that code, and I think it will.
There we go.
Okay. Let me see what you got here.
I got blinky blinkies.
Okay. Yay! I can just. It just barely blinks on though.
You know, it's 1 second. Yeah, it barely blinks, but it blinks.
Is it MS or did you do MS or US?
I did US.
Okay, do MS. MS for both of them, and put 1,000 on there because right now it's doing 1 millisecond on and off. And
there we go.
Let me see. There, that's what we want. Okay.
Okay.
So this is good. Okay, now we got to fix some more of these. So give me a second here. So they're all wrong.
Sure.
So reset is on, let's go look here. So reset is not including this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. And if we go here on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is PC6. So PC6. So reset is PC6. PC6. Okay. And then AX0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. And so I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is PC4. So that's PC4. Now we want to do AX1. AX1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is PG2. So PG2, okay. And then AX2 is right one after it. So instead of PG2, it's PC0. Whoops. PC0. So C0. And then 3. Whoops. Okay. 3 is over on the other side here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is PC5. PC5. Okay. And then AY0. AY0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 from the top, which is PC1. So PC1. And then AY1 is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is PC2. PC2. Oh man, they were all messed up. Okay, and then AY2 is over on this side, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is PC7. PC7, okay, and then data. Data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is PC3. So data is PC3. And then strobe, we've already fixed. So that's all of them. So what I need is for you to switch them all to be these right here.
So you gonna upload that?
Oh, I suppose I can.
Might as well.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I haven't screwed anything up here. Looks good. Okay. Let me.
Okay. And that's config.h.
Yes. Fix wrong. Okay. Or fix incorrect XPT mappings. So here you go. Okay. Should be up
now.
there.
Okay. 13 seconds ago. Perfect.
Okay, now we should be able to
okay, it's still blinking. That's good news.
Yeah, it is. So what we should be able to do after you've uploaded the sketch is, so take your LED off, plug your little board back in, or plug the daughter board back in, and then plug it all back into the PET and turn it back on.
Okay, so all my tape work gone.
So sorry.
How do I want to do this?
Actually, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep. I was gonna say you don't need necessarily to have the keyboard plugged in right now, but you can. It's no problem doing it. It's just if it's gonna make it harder to set up.
Oh no, it's fine. It's a bear no matter what.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna keep doing that, ain't it? Okay.
Okay. Now, if you turn your PET on, if anything's doing better, we should be getting a bunch of equal signs or some equals signs.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay.
Equals.
Okay.
You got 1 equal, 2 equals.
2 equals 3 equals. Okay,
Look
fine.
at that.
Okay. So let's start undoing some of the crap we had in here. Okay.
Oh, this is great news.
Okay, so now what you need to do is we need to go to, let's see, yep, right here where you had that delay underscore MS, and change both of those to delay underscore US 1. It's probably good to have them both in there. Okay.
Okay, so give me 1 second. That
Okay.
is in
197 and 199.
Yep.
197. Okay.
US. What does US stand for?
Microsecond. Microseconds.
Yeah, okay.
You know, micro or for so M is milli, and it's really a funky U with a long second leg, just micro, and then N for nanoseconds, but they don't have a delay nanoseconds, I don't think, not for the Arduino.
You said US 1?
Yep, put it, yeah, US 1 for both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, upload that, and it should continue to do the same thing, but at least we'll know it's still working.
Yeah, it's still working.
Okay, now we want to go to vkbpet.c, and we want to go all the way to the bottom, and this code right here, that's, see this while loop right here?
What line is that? That's
419 to 426.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
What I would do is just comment it out. So / star at the beginning of it and * at the end of it, and then recompile. Okay.
You know, I'm a developer as well, right? JavaScript mainly.
Well,
but
there you go.
I've been meaning to learn to do more of this. Okay, so now that's commented out, and I'm gonna reset the. Oh, that's weird. Let me turn it off, turn it back on then. Oh, I was doing NMI. That's why. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got an and symbol when I first booted it up. That's now I got a percentage sign. Now I got a.
Yep. So you should be getting. So if we
random
look
stuff.
at the, no, you're not actually getting random stuff. You're getting the actual. You're getting the actual.
Oh, getting the table.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting the table.
So let's look at the table here. So
nice.
You're getting ampersand. Yeah, you of course. Okay, so you're getting ampersand, which is right here, and percentage, and pound, and exclamation point, and then we had something, and then we've got this.
Oh,
and then
9 up arrow.
Okay.
I Y R W 8 P. Is this sounding good?
Yep.
//
Yep.
And it's
okay.
Not doing anything at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, oh, you know what? There's some empty spaces.
Sure.
So don't worry about those. Okay. I think we're cooking with gas. So let's go back to the code.
Sure.
And let's get rid of this next chunk of code here. This big going through the whole thing here. Let's comment it out.
Okay, so that is what, 427?
427 to 440.
Okay, so I'll just take the comment on that one.
Yep.
Cuts and 440.
Yep.
Okay, that's that while loop.
Mm-hmm.
So 441, I'll paste the * / and then build it.
Yep. And then and then reset your pet.
You did?
Okay. And then, so did you Okay.
I'm
There you go.
typing.
There you go.
Oh, how nice is that? Okay, semicolon's not working, but some of the mapping's not done yet, so we know.
Well, we can fix that pretty quick. So what is if you click?
Wait, that was weird.
Yeah, I think there's a bell character.
A what?
A bell character? Is that what you were saying? You heard a bell character like it does when it boots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
I didn't do that.
Okay, well, let's figure out what does work.
Huh. Okay, so that's great news.
Okay, so let's start at the top of let's go look at our keyboard here.
Okay.
So, and let's look at a Commodore keyboard. Let me bring up a Commodore keyboard here. So C64 keyboard.
That's PET.
Actually, yeah, but I want to bring up the keyboard that that you're typing on so we can see.
Okay.
Because you're gonna
go. Yeah, that's normal. C64, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Original Redmond.
Okay, so if we do a let's do 1 through 0 and make sure 1 through 0 shows up on the keyboard. So does all those work?
Yep.
Okay. And then does enter work?
Yep.
Okay, good. So let's try all of the like Q, W, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P. Let's do all the alphas. Okay.
P, A, S, D, F, J, L. Okay, we know semicolon's not working yet. That's fine. And then see.
Okay.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay.
So
now, so now the next thing we should do is try delete.
Delete is doing an insert.
Okay, well, delete is doing an insert? Or
yeah, so
shift delete.
delete.
Okay.
Delete was doing an insert.
Delete was doing an insert. Okay, so now we can, so let's fix that one real quick. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this code because we don't need it anymore.
Well, I'm going to go and type the word directory in here. Hey, look at that.
Okay.
How do you load in a PET? Do you just load comma 8 comma 1?
Yeah, it'll also, you can also do, depending on what you have, you can do deload, but try that.
Okay, well, I don't have star yet mapped.
Okay, well, we'll have to work on that.
Okay, so.
Okay, so let's work on one at a time here.
Yep.
So let's work on insert delete. That should be an easy one. So let's go find where that is. So here's delete. And so I want to hit, when I get a delete key, I want to use the delete key on the keyboard.
So weird. When I push run stop,
yeah,
it does universal wedge. Basic for
oh, I don't know.
mem size decreased by 389 bytes. That's a new one.
You got me. Don't know. Okay. So you're saying when you hit a space and then do the delete key again.
Space.
Delete.
Nothing. It just sits there.
Oh, so delete doesn't work, doesn't do anything?
Yeah. And I'm going to do a shift. Doesn't do nothing. It's weird. Sometimes it's doing weird stuff.
Really? Okay.
So
type another character. Type an A or something.
A. Now it's in reverse mode.
Okay, so it's shifted. Hit the shift key. And then try it again. Okay, hit the delete key again. So it's like it's in, okay, reset the, something's wrong. Just reset, actually, yeah, you can reset that. I meant reset the Arduino.
Sure.
Okay, now type an A.
Yep.
And then, okay, that works. And then hit delete. Hit the delete key.
Delete worked.
Okay, so delete works. So we've got delete, because I think we have a shift issue. That shift is getting set and then not unset or whatever. We'll fix that, right? That's okay. We can fix that. Okay, so that's working. And then home. Try the home key.
Okay. Home works.
Okay. Now try shift home. Okay.
Clear screen. Yep.
Good. Okay. Let's try. Okay. So then you semicolon. Let's try and fix semicolon.
Yep.
So hit semicolon.
Nothing.
Okay. Reset the Arduino.
If I do shift semicolon, it gives me the square bracket, which is good.
Okay.
Okay. I reset it.
Okay. Hit colon again.
Colon is fine.
Okay. Semicolon.
Semicolon. Nothing.
It doesn't give you anything? Okay.
Nope.
So let's look at that then. So let's look at semicolon is, okay, so semicolon. Yeah, okay, so semicolon, we're printing a semicolon. Oh, well, looky there. So when you're not shifted, I send nothing. Well, that's not right. So on the PET keyboard, we should send a semicolon. Well, why did I do that? Okay. So we'll do mat p key semicolon.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a shifted
is correct because it is
right
bracket.
Right bracket, but
yes.
Right bracket is, yes, it's an unshifted, so you have to do mod override. Okay. So that takes care of that one. Let me see if we can fix a couple others. So give me another one that's not working at the moment.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
I think you said something about star not working.
Oh, yes, you're right. Star is not working.
Okay.
Shift star is giving me an and, which is not correct.
Okay, that's fine. So let's go look at star. So that's
okay. So now I got the shift issue now.
Yep.
So I was holding shift for a while, so that's probably why. So let me shift's working again. So I'm gonna hold shift for a couple seconds, press star. Yep, that's exactly what the issue is. So what happens is if you're holding shift for a long period of time, shift doesn't release.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to fix that. I'm not sure how to fix it.
That was right shift. So let me try left shift. Okay. Yep, same thing for left shift.
Okay. Okay, well, then we'll have to fix that. Okay, so if I get an asterisk, then I should, quit that. Okay, I'm mapping to an asterisk key on the PET keyboard, which, is that true? Where is the, yeah, that's asterisk key on the PET keyboard. Okay, but you're saying that it doesn't work.
The asterisk works now, but it wasn't working previously. It's working now.
Okay, and then if you type shift, shift star should not give you.
Shift star should give me
nothing.
Well, it's giving me an and sign.
Yeah, which I've got it mapped to, but it shouldn't be mapped to that. It should be mapped.
No, I've got.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Yeah, if you look at the keyboard for the shift star is the bar. It's like a bar, like a middle bar. Like there's a line in the middle, and the PET keyboard equivalent for that is.
I have it mapped. If we want to look at the documents,
look at your document and see which one it is.
So let me go to Commodore 64 to PET. So I'm gonna just look for star quickly.
Yep.
Star is shift. It's on here. Oh, it's not mapped. It's in my documentation. Shift. Shift star is not not doing anything. So let me look at the. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me look at the pet keyboard. Got it right here.
See, I think
Star.
I'm wondering if there's more keys that you could generate from the keyboard, but they're not printed on the keyboard. That's
So I
what
mean, if we're looking at the pet keyboard and
Yeah.
we look at, so here's the thing: is we're trying to shift. Let me see. Here, hold on. What's the middle line? We do not have a middle line, do we? We should have a middle line because I mean, if you look at 1, 2, and 3, they're pretty well. 1 and 2, that's pretty much a middle line, but there is no an analog. Oh, C. Is C? No, is C in the middle?
I don't know. I was wondering about that. It kind of looks like it's in the middle, but I'm not exactly sure.
But it's not. It's shifted up just a tiny bit, kind of like
Yeah, and C actually has that. The shifted C is a little bit higher than so
yeah,
the
they
star
are
is
the
a little
same.
bit lower than center, and the C is a little bit higher than center. So I don't think it's C.
So yeah, so I'm assuming at this point that there is no, it's a none. It's definitely a for the shift right now
Okay, well then
on
I will set
shift
it
star,
to none. Okay?
and we can always fix it later.
Right. Okay. So that takes care of asterisks.
So asterisk CBM. I do have something for the CBM. It's shift L arrow, left arrow.
Yep.
So
Okay. I did that. It's already here. Pet key,
beautiful.
left arrow, shift. Okay.
Okay, so and I'm gonna do CBM. No, that's not working for me. If I do star, I'm sorry, CBM um, asterisk, I get an and symbol.
Okay. Hold on here. Let's see. So I got maybe I haven't implemented I may not have implemented the Commodore key functionality yet. Let me see.
Okay, well that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't think I've yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't look like I've implemented it. So shift mask if yeah, I
yeah.
have
Also, if you shift the Commodore key,
it.
it also it acts like the shift and it's stuck again. So I have to reset every time I hold the shift key for more than a second or the Commodore key for more than a second. It's those fun meta keys that are being sticky.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is here. That is weird. Because as long as a shift key is on, it should I don't know. Anyway, we'll work on that. Okay, so that's good. It's good to know.
Well, I'm glad the chip's not dead, and I'm
Yeah.
glad everything is actually starting to click.
So, yeah, so it looks like I need to fix, so the shift key being held down too long is a problem,
Yeah, that's
and
one of the big ones.
implementing the Commodore key, which I just checked. I am not implementing the Commodore key yet, so we gotta figure that out.
The good news is the document that I have for the mapping
Mm-hmm.
is going really well.
Well,
I'm doing
you can go through the code now and just
yeah.
check off all of them and see which ones need to be done here.
I would say yeah. I mean, at this moment, your time is probably best to try to figure out why the shift and the CBM are being stupid, and then I can go into the case statement, your switch case statement, and try to figure out. The only thing is, I got to figure out what these labels mean, like Matt PETKey 2 and
Well,
obviously this Pet
yeah.
3.
The only thing you have to
Yeah.
worry about is the all the pet keys are under MAT for matrix. So matrix pet
Okay.
key 2 is the key that corresponds to the key number 2 on the keyboard, and ampersand, apostrophe, all those. The key is named for the letter or legend or whatever that's on the top of the key. So the main, like You know,
Yeah.
in the pet keyboard, you have some of them that have, well, these don't have it. Well, like clear home, it would be named home, and cursor up down would be named cursor down, and cursor right left would be named cursor right, and then insert delete would be named delete, and off reverse is named reverse, I believe. Let me check here. So I think reverse, 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 $, home, paren, delete, correct, shift, plus, minus, period, comma, asterisk. Oh, these are the 64 keys. Run, stop, space. Yeah, that's Matt PETKey reverse. So, yeah, we're all of them are named just for the primary key that's on, or the primary legend that's on the key. And then, yeah, the switch is a problem, so we'll have to figure that out. Or sorry,
Shift
is a
key.
problem,
Yeah.
and the Commodore key. Well, I know the problem with the Commodore key. The problem with the Commodore key is that there's a big, huge chunk of code right here, and
Well, it's also going to be sticky no matter what, because it's. Is it because the timer offsets and so it's just missing the other set? It's missing the.
I don't know. I'm gonna. So if you hold down the Shift key, so we could figure this out real quick.
Even if I hold on for it for like half a second, it gets
Yep,
stuck.
I understand. So
So
if I
now,
looked, if you look here, so if you hold down the Shift key, it should keep say. Does it say L Shift, L Shift, L Shift, L Shift, L Shift on the console, or does it say
oh
just L
sure,
Shift once?
clear output. Okay, I'm gonna refresh everything.
Okay.
Clear all my inputs. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Let's do shift. Trying to think of a good key I can shift that's exclamation point. So shift, but okay. So now that was fine. So I'm gonna do shift, but that's fine. Okay. So holding down shift, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That's fine. However, if I use shift star, now it's all foobarred.
Okay.
It's
Hold on.
just with the star.
It's just
You
with
see that?
star. Yeah. Hold on.
That
Let
is
me
weird.
see what happened with star, because that gives me a good piece of information. So asterisk, asterisk. Really? Come on. Asterisk.
Yeah, and it's also giving me A's now when I type in the star.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
once it gets. So that's funny that asterisk isn't anything special. It's not anything more special than an I or a 1 or whatever.
clear
So
me.
it's weird. Huh.
Clear home. Okay. SSS, DDD. Everything's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. That's fine. That's all fine and dandy. So that's not a problem. So I'm trying to think here.
Well, here, update your code real quick. So in your asterisk line, remember we said a shifted asterisk should be nothing, right?
Okay,
So if you go to line 348, change the second parameter to be mat underscore pet underscore key underscore none. Okay.
so Matt pet key ampersand has gone bye-bye.
Yep.
No mod override either, right?
That's right.
Okay, paste.
Because I think mod override is what's causing the problem. I think anything that uses mod override is causing a problem, which is fine for now because that gives me the indicator I need in order to fix things.
So shift. Yep, that was it.
Okay, now, so now we need to, so now if you find there's another key here that would do mod override. So if you do a comma and then you do a shift key, a shift comma, it's the problem should occur again.
It does, absolutely.
Okay, so it's mod override that's causing me some grief. So now I know where I need to fix code. So mod override is wrong. So now I got to figure out how to fix mod override, which sucks. Okay, well we got pretty much as far as we're going to go tonight.
That's perfect.
So yeah, I got to fix the Commodore key stuff, and I got to fix, which means dinking around with this really nasty, gnarly piece of code right here in front of me. And I don't want to deal with it tonight because it's too hard to understand. Because you basically, what you're basically doing is you're saying, okay, if you come in and you're unshifted, then just hit the key that needs to be there. If you're coming in and you're already shifted and somebody wants the shifted key, but the shifted key has an override, then you have to unshift, wait for the key, and then as soon as that key is let up, then you need to shift again, and there's something in the code that's messed up.
Right. Okay, well,
okay.
That was a long trip, but man, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Well, I think so. I mean, I knew it should work because this code's already been. I have a keyboard adapter for the 64 that uses essentially the same. I mean, it's very, very similar set of code. So I knew that cross-point switch should work. So I would say go look at all of the mappings and see which mappings need to change, and let me know. And then I'll work on the shift and the Commodore. And then once that's done, then so once Commodore is working and once the shift key is done, then we should just make sure all of the keys that you can reach from the PET keyboard can be reached, because there's a couple of them that are like, let me look at, so there's a couple of them that.
Yeah, like we know the shift asterisk is just not a mappable key because there is no dash like that.
True, but what I'm really more thinking about is we want to make sure that everything you can get to from the PET keyboard is mapped.
That's
right?
The only one that I've seen that is not mappable is the backslash, which we said the pound key would be the backslash.
Okay, so we need to map that one, and then
that's like the only thing that I saw so far.
Okay.
So that's the good news.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then I think the next thing would be is you're going to have some gaps, because you have like Commodore asterisk, for instance, is a Commodore asterisk is a actually Commodore asterisk is a mappable thing, right? Because it is.
It is.
It's
It maps
the back
to
arrow. Maps to shift back arrow.
Correct.
Shift back arrow. So anyway, we'll have to go through, and then we have to find. So shift star, for instance. I don't know what.
Well,
to
again,
do there.
there's really not much that we can do with it because that's just not. Maybe we just put an asterisk there and just be like, well,
Right.
I mean, sorry.
That's right. So we could
you
do
know,
that. And then
maybe what we could do is any of those fringe cases, if they don't want that to happen, maybe there's a control Commodore off or whatever O or whatever F1 or whatever. We can do a special key combo to turn off those options. I don't know. We can have fun with that after the fact.
By the way, I just found where shift. I found where shift asterisk is. It's shift ampersand.
That's a checkerboard. Shift ampersand is a checkerboard, and that's not shift asterisk.
I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the business keyboard right now, and it's right in the top right-hand corner.
But look at the
left-hand
one that's on your look at the one on your screen right now.
Yeah, ampersand.
Oh, ampersand. I'm so sorry, ampersand. I am drunk. Yeah, you're right. That is ampersand.
So asterisk should really be. So we need
shift ampersand.
it should.
So let me go, and that was kind of odd. I was like, so let me go to.
So it would be
pet keyboard would be shift.
It would be ampersand. There we go.
Okay, so hold on, we got shift asterisk. Let me find the asterisk now.
What is the problem? What is wrong here?
It's shift ampersand. Copy.
Semicolon undefined. Semicolon is, oh, there is no semicolon in the
paste.
Huh.
Copy.
There's no semicolon. Why is there no semicolon? There's definitely a semicolon.
There is a semicolon.
Yeah, there's a semicolon. Okay, so let me find out why there's no semicolon in .h.
So shift star
it's
is
right there.
shift there, shifts.
Oh, Matt PETKey semicolon. My bad. That's why.
Okay. So where are the key legends at? This is I was a define at pets. You don't have any notes or anything.
I don't have a what?
Oh, I was looking. I guess I can decipher your notes. That's all. I was looking at all the defines that you had.
Mm-hmm.
At the tippy top there. So your defines, and that's at PETKey H. Yep. Okay. So I can reference PETKey H, VKB PET H.
That's right. That's
to
where
the
all of them.
PETC. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
That's where they all are.
So, and is there any that are possibly missing in that
nope.
.h?
I mapped them all.
Okay, great. Okay, so then,
so if you do that, if you add if you add ampersand to VKB pet line 348, if you add mat pet key ampersand to the shifted space or shifted one, then
wait. At 348. Oh, I see.
And then you re-upload the data, then a shift asterisk should give you that funky character that the pet needs.
348. Okay, you said Matt Pet. What did you say again? Matt Pet key ampersand.
Yep.
I can spell. Okay. And then shift. Hey, look at that. Wait, hold on. That's not right. Now it's giving me checkerboard when I do shift star.
Really?
I'm gonna show my screen.
Oh, amper. Oh,
it's
it's not.
Shifted.
I'm not. It's hold on, ampersand.
Because the pet key.
It's not. It's ampersand.
The at symbol.
Ampersand. Symbol. You're right. I'm telling you the wrong thing.
Yeah, ampersand, the and sign.
So
ampersand. What was the at symbol?
I don't know.
Code
Let
for
me
that?
look. Let me look. Let's see. Apostrophe. I would assume it's at, but let me see. Equals period, run, stop, space, reverse, minus. Yep, it's at. So it's
just AT.
AT. So yeah, I gave you the wrong one. So your screen is off, so I can't see it anymore.
No, it's fine. No, okay. Let me upload this again. Okay.
Okay.
And then shift. Yep, that's correct.
Okay. So, and you can update your mapping for that, and then I just go through and figure all these out, and then I got to figure out why mod override is not working.
Yeah, so mod override, what's the whole point of mod override again?
Mod override says, I don't want you, so whatever state the shift key is in right now, I want the other one. I want the other state of shift, right? So, you know, I want the shift key function to be whatever the whatever the state of the shift key is right now. I want that other state of the shift key for the purposes of sending this particular character. So if the shift key is not depressed, mod override means please depress it for me. And if the shift key is depressed, then I want it not depressed so that I can send my character.
So here's a fun one. So star key, star working the way it should.
Yep.
Shift star making the line. Good on that.
Mm-hmm.
Commodore key star @ sign.
It should be, so Commodore key, Commodore key star should be sending that triangle that's dark on the top half,
Now,
right?
Correct.
I'm
but
back at KB. Chris,
the
any
@
questions?
symbol. So
Huh?
sending the unshifted uh line.
Yeah, unshifted line.
No. Look at the @ symbol in the top left.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. You see if we don't shift that line, it's an @ symbol. So when I do Commodore key star,
Yep.
it gives me an @ symbol.
Yeah, I'm looking at the code up here. So the @ sign should be sending
Left arrow.
Pat, it should be sending, well, this is wrong. Or no, that's right. Hold on. Which one is, let's see, asterisk.
Asterisk, yeah.
Oops, asterisk. Okay, well, here it is. So it's supposed to be sending the
mod override.
left arrow with a mod override. So left arrow. Is it what it's sending, a left arrow or a line?
When I do CBM, the Commodore key,
Yeah.
doing an @ sign.
Yeah, left arrow. So let me look. Maybe I goofed and because it's possible that left arrow. So left arrow is left arrow. There's left arrow is 9-2, and @ sign is @ sign is 1-6. So they're completely different. So that is really bizarre. Okay, well, yeah, that is bizarre because unless, I bet you I know what the problem is. Bet you if you go up to this code up here and you look at what happened here. So if meta and, okay, so we look at this code here. If the key is supposed to be typed down, if shift is not on, then we do, so in this case, the shift would, if shift is not on, shift is not on meta, so meta is, okay, if it's unshifted, do this, set shift and mod override, or an underscore mod override. So yeah, here's the problem right here. So shift is not on, but now I need to see if the Commodore key is
Pushed.
Yeah, if meta is shift, and it's not the Commodore key, right? The problem is here is I I did what I'm doing is I'm saying, oh, you know what? Are the shift keys not on? If they're not on, then go ahead and print the um, the whatever the key is for things that you send for a not shifted situation. But the problem with that is, in the case we're talking about, when the Commodore key is put down, the shift keys are not down, right? And so that code the code for the Commodore key is here. It's actually right here. I actually wrote it, but it's not actually being used because it never gets to this part of the code. So that's a problem. So that's why the Commodore thing is wrong, because it's just looking at the shift key, which is bad. So I need to redo this code to do, basically it needs to be there needs to be 3 conditions. Or 4 conditions. There needs to be meta and nothing, meta and shift, meta and Commodore, and meta and shift in Commodore, which currently we won't do anything with because there is nothing that supports shift and Commodore, but at least we need to decode it. So, okay, I know how to fix that, but I'm not going to fix it tonight. So I will work on it tomorrow, and then I will see if I can get you another chunk of code. Maybe we can pick this up another time. Okay.
Cool. So, I mean, I guess we have good news. The code is working to some satisfaction. So,
yep. And now you got your star, so at the very least, you should be able to do.
I can load PETKey robots.
That's right.
So that's one of the things that David wanted me to look at. As far as Rick, if you're still watching, what we're doing right now is we're looking and comparing on the document that you and I are curating, making sure that the second tab now is matched to the first tab. So the PET to C64 key mappings are mapped correctly to the C64 PETKey mapping. So it's like 2 different tabs.
How's the key
and
map?
making sure that they're matched across the board. There's definitely on that one some inconsistencies that I'm working through. Then what we're going to do after all that's done, I've got to go into the code that's on the GitHub repository and see if there's any things that need to be fixed on that side. So that's what I'm working on. It's just a lot of back and forth, opening 2 tabs in Chrome and looking at both of them because trying to map the C64 keyboard to the PET is a pain in the butt, especially when you're trying to do it like backwards, like we're trying to do it. But
there you go. So
we're catching them.
Rick should be able to see. He can see the GitHub. So currently the GitHub is here. So let me put it in the chat so it's hooked up. Whoops, where's my? There we go. So, boom, GitHub.
Okay, well, I mean we're doing pretty good as far as key mappings go. We're doing pretty good.
So pet.
It's just catching all these little intricacies.
So here's the thing. So Rick can look at the code too. There's nothing. No problems with that. So there's the code, and then
source.
Yeah, the source directory, and then all the important stuff's in vkb_pet.c, and then that way you guys could both look at it and compare notes.
Yep, I think that's the goal, because at that point we have unshifted first line on that, the second line is shifted, and the third line is the Commodore key.
Yep.
So we just have to go and that's the reason why I'm now curating it as Commodore key to PETKey mappings to follow your method on the PETKey mappings, because it's you're doing Commodore key, so it makes it easier. And then at that point, what I'll do is, I think after I do that, then I'm going to go.
It will take me a little time to go through and get familiar with the code source tree.
your codes, your key codes
Mm-hmm.
into these, so I can make it easier for us. So yeah, it'll definitely take some time. This is
Yep.
not instantaneous. Trust me. I know you've been waiting a month for me to get better enough that we can work on this.
Yep. Well,
And
there you go.
yeah, so yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I appreciate your help, Rick. It means a lot.
Okay. I think I'm gonna.
So yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm done. You're good.
Okay, I was gonna say I think I'm gonna shut it down for the night and pick it up again tomorrow.
Yep. Sounds good. I do work on Monday. So and tomorrow's Easter, obviously. So we're
Yep.
just gonna have to
Okay. We
just
can pick it up
time
next week.
sensitive.
We can pick it up
Or
whenever.
we can do, oh dude, I'm Jewish. Easter's not a problem for me. If it's a problem for you, we can wait. But I mean, it's I'm just saying that I got to work on Monday. So I mean, if we pick it up a little earlier for a couple hours, that's fine.
Okay.
Fun time, sir. I appreciate it. You're awesome.
No problem. Talk to y'all later.
Catch you later.